Are the holidays coming up and you're being prevented from spending them with your children? My name is Carl Birkhead. I'm an attorney with Wirth Law Office in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've been practicing family and criminal law for about 7 years now, and I want to help you make law easy by talking a little bit about parental alienation and what that looks like during the holidays. So let's start with the basics. Parental alienation is the term that we use in our pleadings and in the courts when one parent is actively trying to interfere with the parent-child relationship between the child and the other parent. So it could be, mom is actively preventing the dad from having a relationship with the child, or dad's actively preventing the mom from having a relationship with the child. It can be in little ways, like avoiding phone calls whenever, like, let's say dad wants to call the kid while the kid's with mom. Mom doesn't let that call happen. It could be, one parent or the other saying, "Oh, well, your parent just kind of sucks. They're a terrible, awful, no good, very bad human being, and you shouldn't like them anymore." And it could be as overt and obvious as flat out saying, "I know that this is your visitation time, but I'm not going to let you have them." All of these things happen during the holidays a lot. I've had cases where one parent's not able to do as much for, like for Christmas presents, and so the other parent will just throw that parent under the bus with the kids and be like, "Well, all these presents came from me. That your deadbeat other parent didn't do anything." I've had cases where, uh, even my clients are just wanting to call and say Merry Christmas to the kids or Happy Holidays or whatever holiday you celebrate, and the other parent flat won't let them. Uh, a big one is, there's differences between parents about what holiday to celebrate. Do we go into the religious aspect of Christmas, or would we just stay in the secular aspect of it? Do like all of that can go into is a form of parental alienation when you are disparaging the other parent to the child. If and it comes out just with visitation denial too. Like, well, I don't want the kid to go to church on Christmas Eve, so they're going to stay with me, and then you can have them afterward. Things like that. The best advice I can give you is do not interfere with the relationship between your child and the other parent for whatever reason. Um, if it's their time over the holidays and they're going to take the child to church and you don't agree with that, you don't agree with that. That's your right. But that's also their right to go, exercise and practice their religion with the child as they see fit. They're not trying to as long as they're not trying to violate a joint parenting plan by, pushing a religion on the child without it being agreed upon by the parents. It's okay to take the kid to church. It's okay to explain, the meaning of Christmas, all of that. Just don't interfere. Make sure that the parents getting their visitation time. Make sure that the parents are getting their phone calls. Make sure that even if you think that your co-parent is the worst piece of slime that ever walked the earth, don't say that to your kids. The best thing I don't know if it's the best thing, but the thing I tell my clients a lot is, if the other parent really sucks that bad, the kids are going to see it. They're going to figure it out. They're going to put it together on their own. And they need to put it together on their own. Otherwise, if it's coming from you and they feel like that you're shading their opinion, they might be resentful later on. Just focus on your relationship with your child. Let the other parent focus on their relationship with their child. Don't ever get involved. If you have questions about this, or if you feel like you're in a situation where your co-parent is interfering with your relationship with your child, please call us. I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. Let's see what we can get figured out. My name is Carl Birkhead. I'm with Wirth Law Office, and I want to help you make law easy.